Hello and welcome to Chidi Crystal Kitchen. I am Chidi and I'm glad to have you here. So in this video, I am going to show you how to store your leafy greens. You know when you buy a lot of leafy greens and they're wilted in the fridge and you are just wondering what to do with them. Well, we are going to see how best to store these leafy greens so we can use them for longer beyond the date we purchased them. So I've got a couple of greens here and I'm using two varieties, but this method can apply to any type of green available to you. I am using some greens. Well, yes, this is what we call them. This is a Nigerian leaf and it's called greens. I don't know the scientific name. If I find it, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. And these are fluted pumpkin leaves or ugu leaves, and we use this for a lot of our soups and stews. So I am going to prepare these greens now and show you how I store mine in the freezer. So first we'll start off with the fluted pumpkin leaves, the ugu, and these greens they're just similar to spinach, however they have a tougher texture. So this method can apply to any leafy green of choice because they're literally almost all the same when it comes to the way they can be stored in the freezer. I'm just going to take them off the stalk, and this is done because the stalk is very fibrous and tough, and so traditionally when we use these fluted pumpkin leaves, we take them off the stalk. We just leave a little bit remaining here, but generally we take the majority off and use them for cooking, use them for our soups, mostly our soups, some vegetable stews. We use them as garnishing. We use them in yams, potato porridges, you know, and sometimes people put them in smoothies as well. So these are really nutritious, and I tend to find them once in a while in the African shop. And so when I find them, I tend to buy a bit more than I probably can use in one go. And so sometimes they end up staying in the fridge for such a long time, and then I'm wondering what to do with them. So at the end of the video, together we will see how we can store these in the freezer so we have an extra supply when we need them.
We'll start off by giving the greens a quick wash in some salted water, and we'll wash them thoroughly until the water turns clear. This is the most important part of this process. We are going to blanch these greens for 1 minute in hot water, and then we will transfer them into an ice cold bath, which we are preparing with some ice cubes and really cold water. We'll let these greens sit in the ice bath until they are cold to touch. Blanching stops enzyme action, which causes a loss of flavor, color and texture when these greens are stored in the freezer. So after the veggies have cooled for about 10 minutes, we are about to slice them. I like to slice mine into small to medium size, but you can slice yours any way you like. After that, I will squeeze out some of the excess liquid and start to place them into the muffin pan. Ensure that you are pressing it down as you place it into the pan so they can compress together. And then the second method we will use for storing our green veggies will be to chop them up and place them into a Ziploc bag. After placing them into the Ziploc bag, we want to flatten it out as much as possible until we get all of the air out of the Ziploc bag.
So that's it for our leafy greens. This is a brilliant way to store your leafy greens. We're going to pop these into the freezer until they're frozen, and then we are going to take them out of the muffin pan and then put them into Ziploc bags similar to these ones, and then pop them into the freezer. These as well will go into the freezer, and because they are flat, you can break them apart easily for use when cooking. And these portion sizes are brilliant for your egg muffins, for your rice dishes, pasta, smoothies, whatever you want to make, because they are really nice portion sizes. And I think this will be really helpful if you've wondered how to store your leafy vegetables. So thank you so much for watching, and if you got some value from this video, then do well to like. Let me know if you'll try this method in the comment section, and also subscribe to the channel for more educational videos like this.